Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking care of our level 40 goldsmithing quest. Hello there, Serendipity. What do you got for me today? Serendipity has another commission for you. Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know that Gigi is completely back to normal. While when Rototan was here not too long ago, he only had to contend with Gigi's traditional repertoire of insults. You know what I mean, I'm sure. That Rototan was a hopeless fool, that he was completely devoid of artistic sensibilities, that he smelt of rolling berries, that sort of thing. Oh, don't get me wrong, it was still terribly distressing. But at least there was no more talk of fires. This is true, that is an improvement. Anyway, as for why Rototan was here in the first place, he wished to commission you once more. This time for a horn staff. It goes without saying that he desires a staff of the highest quality, so please bear that in mind before you present your work to me for inspection. Good luck. Alright, we need to make a horn staff. That's actually a recipe on our new crafting log for the day. So I have the ingredients to make 2 of them because I actually want to have one on hand for one of my own classes. The class that will actually be equipping it is Black Mage, and I want to have one on hand for my Black Mage. So we'll go over the ingredients once we get to the crafting log. For now, let's go ahead and build up that horn staff as high quality as we can. Alright, there's that horn staff. Let's go ahead and hand it over to Serendipity. Here you are, friend. Oh, have you finished the horn staff already? I did. Horn staff. Aha, so this is Greenhorn staff. You are improving. Perhaps Greenhorn has finally outgrown her title. I must think of a more suitable one. Something that acknowledges your recent growth, but still conveys disdain for the majority of your work. Huh, that's extremely high praise, at least I think it is. Yeah, no, that was actually a compliment, my goodness. Gigi, are you okay? But there is one thing that I can say with certainty. This particular commission has made it even easier than usual to evaluate your growth. After all, the firebrand you made before required you to work with many of the same materials, so this is a perfect opportunity to see how your technique has improved since then. Although both were carved from old goat horn and adorned with an eye of fire, I would say that this staff is much more refined by comparison. The wolf fangs flaring from the tip are the coup de grace, not only strengthening the thaumaturgical properties of the weapon, but also improving the wielder's ability to cut an imposing figure. Why don't you deliver this commission to Rototan at the Ruby Road Exchange personally? It's been a while since you last met, so I'm sure he'd be happy to see you. Yeah, seriously, Gigi actually complimented me. I'm almost uncomfortable with that. I mean, it's better. It's an improvement for sure. I don't want him to go back to how he was, but like, that is new. That is very new. Alright, off to Ruby Road Exchange. We'll just cut through the quicksand. Sorry about that, Momodi. And he should be right around here. There you are, Rototan. Why, if it isn't Satori, you're a hard woman to find. As it happens, I had another commission for you. Mr. Serendipity has the details, or would you prefer that I tell you? I actually have it right here. You've already crafted the horn staff. Beg your pardon, I had no idea. I appreciate that you came to deliver it. I was dreading the inevitable encounter with that irrepressible mammoth. Don't misunderstand, it's not that I'm offended. On the contrary, his assessment of my abilities is harsh but fair. He reminds me that I have much and more to learn before I can call myself a connoisseur of the fine arts. And in times like these, ignorance can be a fatal failing, especially if the rumors sweeping the market are to be given credence. Surely you've heard them as well, this talk of the Jade Fox. Aye, the legendary thief has come to Ul'dah at last. A master of disguise whose identity is a complete mystery. There is but one thing on which everyone can agree. That his lust for fine jewelry is insatiable. So you must understand why a merchant like me would feel ill at ease. There is no greater enemy to the industrious businessman than a dastardly thief who would steal his wares without compunction. You and your fellow goldsmiths should take care. In fact, it would not surprise me in the slightest if the Jade Fox were to turn his attentions towards you. Thank you for the heads up. That is worrying indeed. Alright, let's get back to Serendipity and report that the commission has been delivered. Alright, hello there, Serendipity! Welcome back, Satora. I hope the staff was to Roroton's satisfaction. Congratulations on a job well done, then. Oh, but before you go, I've recently been informed that a dangerous thief has come to Ul'Dan, that we goldsmiths might be the target of his What? You've already heard about the Jade Fox? Well, now aren't we well informed? Anyway, I must urge you to be cautious when dealing with new customers. The Jade Fox may disguise himself as one in an attempt to defraud you. As for the guild, rest assured that I will personally scrutinize anyone who seeks to commission our goldsmiths, and I am an excellent judge of character. What was that? Did I just hear you snicker, Satora? And I thought you respected your kind and lovely guild master. Alright then. Let's go ahead and take the money, and it's time to work on our crafting log. So, we do have one recipe from the previous set that we weren't able to make, but we're still not going to be able to make it. Unfortunately. Yeah. So, yeah. The recipe that's from the previous set that we still can't make actually does require a level 50 gathering spot, so we're not quite at that point yet. I'm not doing level 46 to 50 gathering yet. I'm only going up to level 45. So, that recipe will be have to be held off for a little while longer. For now, let's see. In terms of fire shards, we need 364. We need 5 ice shards, 620 wind shards, 23 earth shards, 2 lightning shards, it looks like, and 20 water shards. And finally, we also need 1 fire crystal. Let's see. For gathering. From the East Shroud, a level 50 gathering spot, so I did not do it, but you may want to. We need 3 rosewood logs from Botany. From the South Shroud, we can mine up 1 wind rock. We can mine up 2 raw tourmaline, 2 raw spinel, 2 effervescent water, and 2 black alumine. In Eastern Thanalan, we can mine up 2 raw rubelite, 3 raw amber, and 4 alumine. In South Thanalan, we can mine up 2 silex, 2 mithril sand, and 84 mithril ore. In Central Thanalan, we can mine up 2 rock salt. Northern Thanalan, we've got a bunch of level 50 gathering that I did not do. But if you want to do level 50 gathering, you can mine for 2 ogre horns in North Thanalan, as well as 14 cobalt ore, 11 basilisk eggs, and 2 adamantoise shells. In Kurthis, you can mine up 2 raw zircon and 2 jade. In Eastern Lenosia, you can mine up, let's see, 1 raw aquamarine. Upper Lenosia, we can mine up 2 water rocks, 2 raw turquoise, 1 lightning rock, 1 fire rock, 2 electrum sand, and 152 electrum ore. In, Western Thanalan, missed Western Thanalan earlier, 1 zinc ore, 7 iron ore, 2 copper ore, and 2 cinnabar. From enemy drops, we can get wolf fangs, 3 of them from wolves in Kurthis, as well as Upper Lenosia. There are wolves all over the place in Kurthis, so it shouldn't be too hard to find them. We need 1 spoken blood, which looks like it comes from lesser columns in the tunnel where you can mine up black alumine in the South Shroud. We need 1 spoken blood. Those columns are a little bit difficult, a little bit high level. I think you might also be able to find some in North Shroud by Falgord Float, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, we need 1 spoken blood from them. From Golden Fleece in Eastern Thanalan, over on the Burning Wall, from the High Bridge area, head east to the river, through a tunnel, And then on the other side should be the Burning Wall, where you can find golden fleece. Those will drop 1 Snurble Tuft. From Jumping Gigas in the Bramble Patch in East Shroud, we can get 1 Scalekin Blood. From Grass Raptors up in Eastern Lenosia, over by the path to Upper Lenosia, we can get 1 Raptor Skin and 1 Raptor Sinew. From Pisces in Southern Thanalan, over by Little Alamigo, we can get 1 Pisces Skin. From Gigantoad to the north of Vesper Bay in Western Thanalan, we can get 1 Gigantoad Skin. From Ornery Caracools in Kurthis, south of Camp Dragonhead, we can get 2 Fleece. From Cactuars in Southern Thanalan, up by Little Alamigo, we can get 1 Cactuar Needle. From Boars in the East Shroud in the Bramble Patch, we can get 3 Boar Hides. And from Myotragus Billies up in Eastern Thanalan, we can get 3 Aldgoat Horns. Next up is Fishing. From Fishing, we can get 4 White-Lip Oysters. Check your fishing log for where to find those. We've done White-Lip Oysters before, but you should be able to find them at the North Bloodshore in Eastern Lenosia. Red Coral, we need 6 of it. It's also at the North Bloodshore. And 1 Blacklip Oyster, which is in fishing holes in Lenosia that we actually have not been to yet, that we actually can't quite reach yet. So I wasn't able to get Blacklip Oysters. There's some high level, like level 45 and 50 fishing spots. Like in Sahagin territory, deep in Sahagin territory in Western Lenosia. And you should be able to find Blacklip Oysters there. But I did not go for that yet. Once that's done, we can move on to the pre-crafts. Where, let's see, as a carpenter, we can make 1 rosewood lumber, if you got the rosewood logs. As a blacksmith, we can make 28 mithril ingots, 7 cobalt ingots if you got the cobalt. As a goldsmith, 1 brass ingot, 1 brass rings, 1 eye of lightning, 2 eyes of water, 1 eye of fire, 1 eye of wind, 1 aquamarine, 4 pearls. If you got the basilisk eggs, you can make 11 basilisk whetstones, 2 jadeite. Then of these materials up here that we've made, we want 3 amber total, 2 rubellite total. Let me go ahead and get that. 2 rubellites. Then we need 2 spinel total. Then 2 tourmaline total. 2 turquoise total. What's next? 2 zircon. We can also make sure we have 38 electrum ingots, which I have. And then 4 electrum rings. Let's head down to where the electrum rings are so we can make one of those. And we want to make 4 in total. Oh no, I wasted my excellent. No, I'm a fool. Okay, crap. Are we gonna make it? We're gonna make it. There's 1 electrum ring. Now we just need to quick craft 3 more. Alright, after the electrum rings, as a leather worker, we can make 1 toad leather, 3 boar leather, 1 pisty leather, 1 raptor leather. As a weaver, we can make... Hang on, let me scroll back up a little bit. As a weaver, we can make 1 woolen yarn. As an alchemist, we can make 1 quicksilver, 2 natron, 2 clear glass lenses, 1 enchanted mithril ink, and 1 enchanted electrum ink, which is going to be something that we have not made yet, so I'll hop over and do that in just a moment. And that's going to be a level 43 recipe. Alright, there's that enchanted electrum ink. And once we have made that, all that's left is 1 cobalt plate as an armor, if we got those cobalt ingots. Oh goodness, and there's one last thing I forgot to mention. Oh dear, we're gonna make it, right? We're gonna make it. One last thing I forgot to mention is we do need to purchase a chipped aura from the junk mongers up in Upper Lenosia. Either Memorunes or Gigerune's trading post. Either of them will work. We need 1 chipped aura from them, and that'll be all that we need. Once we have all of that, yeah, we should be able to just run through and do everything on the level 41 to 45 crafting log. There'll be a few things I'm not able to make, but that's perfectly fine. We'll get back to it in due time. And with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, more main story as we try to gain access to talking to Lord Drillamon in order to hopefully gain access to the Stone Vigil where the Enterprise is at. I will see everyone next time for that.